Mas uma pergunta ainda está sem resposta. Quem comandou os kamikazes de hoje? Quem orquestrou o maior ataque terrorista da história? Ninguém assumiu a autoria do atentado, mas há indícios de que por trás do desaparecimento do World Trade Center e da morte de milhares de pessoas esteja o terrorista mais procurado do mundo, o saudita Osama Bin Laden.
Mas o maior de todos os suspeitos é árabe.
O primeiro nome da lista de suspeitos é o do saudita Osama Bin Laden, considerado o inimigo número 1 dos Estados Unidos.
Osama bin Laden is a name that we have been hearing all day long as an individual who may, and we emphasize may, be responsible for these terrorist acts.
They now believe that bin Laden was responsible.
Probably far away in the mountains now. He's got his own communication.
There was constant discussion about him hiding out in caves, and I think many times the American people...
What is Osama bin Laden? Is he a politician? Is he a warrior? Is he a preacher? A little of all?
A little of all, I think.
Millionaire Saudi businessman believed to be living in exile in Afghanistan.
He controls and finances Al-Qeada, an umbrella network of Islamic militants, and he's vowed to destroy the United States.
To Dr. Brzezinski, I can't say enough about his contribution to our country.
It is now known that Osama bin Laden was a CIA asset under the codename Tim Osman. Bin Laden would use this handle when he would visit the States.
The relationship between bin Laden and the CIA was essentially, he was one of their assets, one of the people they could turn to for help if they had questions. If they wanted somebody recruited, if they wanted somebody sent somewhere, if they wanted information, if they wanted something done, they went to bin Laden.
Strategic importance of Afghanistan to stability and peace. A Soviet-occupied Afghanistan threatens both Iran and Pakistan.
Well, our guys are getting shot up. We need those buildings dropped now. Good hits, good hits.
U.S. National Security Advisor Brzezinski flew to Pakistan to set about rallying resistance. He wanted to arm the Mujahideen without revealing America's role. On the Afghan border near the Khyber Pass, he urged the soldiers of God to redouble their efforts.
We know of their deep belief in God, and we are confident that their struggle will succeed.
You
know, that land over there is yours. You'll go back to it one day because your fight will prevail and you'll have your homes and your mosques back again because your cause is right and God is on your side.
Is the United States supporting Al-Qeada in Syria? The answer is yes.
That the Obama administration is secretly providing support to opposition forces in Syria. Fact number one, there is no question that Al-Qeada fighters are part of the opposition forces attempting to overthrow Syria's government. We already know that much of the opposition in Libya to overthrow Gaddafi were Al-Qeada fighters. But if we look at history, none of this is anything new. Fact number two, the creation of Al-Qeada wasn't Islamic fundamentalism. It was the CIA. The Mujahideen was created by the CIA to cause problems for the Soviets. And you might say that's crazy talk, right? Here's Secretary of State Hillary Clinton.
We also have a history of kind of moving in and out of Pakistan.
I mean, let's remember here, the people we are fighting today, we funded 20 years ago.
To be fair, we had helped to create the problem we're now fighting. How? Because when the Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan, we had this brilliant idea that we were going to come to Pakistan and create a force of mujahideen, equip them with Stinger missiles and everything else to go after the Soviets inside Afghanistan.
So it's not a conspiracy theory, it's history. And it's history that's being repeated in Libya and now in Syria. But there is a bigger problem here, one that every American should be questioning. We're fighting Al-Qaeda in Afghanistan. Why are we giving Al-Qaeda fighters money and weapons to overthrow yet another government in the Middle East? Today, our government claims they're freeing the people of Syria. Tomorrow, if history tells us anything, we will be killing and wounding civilians in airstrikes and then referring to them as collateral damage in a war with an enemy who we brought to power.
Who is Osama bin Laden? He's just a character created by America.
Well, actually, 98% of Pakistan would probably fall along the same line. They believe that Osama is basically a CIA agent who is working undercover to put a bad image of Islam.
Really? So that there is no Osama bin Laden.
A lot of them find it difficult to believe that it's this.
We could all drive an hour from where we are right now and find many, many people who stand by what Osama bin Laden says in the spirit of Islam.
To be quite honest, that's a very marginalized section of Pakistani society. Islamic extremism that you find here did not really exist in Pakistan pre-9/11.
Agora a entrevista da série especial sobre os 10 anos dos atentados de 11 de setembro nos Estados Unidos.
O sheik é o líder da mais antiga e principal mesquita brasileira. É egípcio, está no país há 4 anos e não fala português. Na entrevista, ele desconsiderou os fatos conhecidos e deu respostas, na verdade, ideológicas. Responsabilizou os americanos pelos atentados e defendeu o islamismo como a única religião capaz de promover a paz no mundo. Os atentados de 11 de setembro prejudicaram as relações da comunidade muçulmana com os países ocidentais. A política internacional e a mídia têm um interesse por trás desse atentado, porque este foi, na realidade, um planejamento feito pelos próprios Estados Unidos. Esse atentado não tem nada a ver com o islamismo ou com os muçulmanos. O senhor quer dizer que os Estados Unidos aproveitaram ideologicamente as consequências do atentado? Ou o senhor está dizendo que os americanos causaram os atentados de 11 de setembro? Pode ser que os próprios americanos planejaram juntamente com alguns extremistas para chegar onde chegaram. Porque a Al-Qaeda mesmo não tem muitos recursos para fazer aquilo. A partir dos anos 60, os Estados Unidos passaram a se preocupar somente com a indústria bélica, a planejar guerras. Então foi comprovado, através de intelectuais americanos e europeus, que realmente esse atentado foi made in USA. Mas a própria Al-Qaeda, o próprio Bin Laden, assumiram a responsabilidade pelo planejamento e pela execução dos ataques. Os próprios americanos formaram a Al-Qaeda para que eles enfrentassem os soviéticos no Afeganistão. Os americanos que criaram a Al-Qaeda. O Bin Laden era amigo dos Estados Unidos, mas tudo foi colocado na mídia do jeito que os americanos querem. Até a confusão da morte do Bin Laden. Isso foi divulgado de um lado só. Ninguém sabe a verdade, se realmente foi assim. O senhor acha que os americanos tinham o direito de fazer o que fizeram, matando da forma como mataram Osama Bin Laden? Era mais conveniente eles pegarem o Bin Laden e interrogá-lo, mas da forma como fizeram pode ter sido uma queima de arquivo. Pode ter alguma coisa que eles não queriam que o mundo ouvisse por meio do Bin Laden, então fizeram aquilo para não ser prejudicial aos Estados Unidos.
Osama bin Laden really responsible for the attacks of September 11th? Did you know the FBI does not list 9/11 as one of bin Laden's crimes? Why not? According to Rex Toom, Chief of Investigative Publicity for the FBI, it is because there is no hard evidence linking bin Laden to the attacks.
So we've never made the case or argued the case that somehow Osama bin Laden was directly involved in 9/11. That evidence has never been forthcoming. So we've never made the case or argued the case that somehow Osama bin Laden was directly involved in 9/11. That evidence has never been forthcoming.
One, the tape itself is of very poor quality, and two, the man in the video looks and acts nothing like bin Laden. According to the FBI's website, Osama is left-handed. Yet, in this video, he's writing a note with his right hand. Compare this video to 4 other pictures of bin Laden. Does anybody else see a problem here?
الذي أقام السماوات والأرض بالعدل وخلق الإنسان من منه وفضل ومن سننه أن الأيام بين الناس.
About an hour and a half with bin Laden. We have submitted questions in advance. He agrees to answer most of them, but does not allow follow-up questions.
Mr. bin Laden, you have declared a jihad against the United States. Can you tell us why?
The U.S. government has committed acts that are extremely unjust, hideous, and criminal through its support of the Israeli occupation of Palestine.
Terrorists are determined to intimidate the United States.
To confront and defeat this terrorism.
We're not open to negotiation or discussion.
We will not rest in our efforts to find who is responsible for this outrage, to pursue them and to punish them.
Freedom itself was attacked, and freedom will be defended.